Well, hello, welcome to this new video. This is about Dinky BBC TV vehicles. Now these were made in the late 1950s, early 1960s, sometime around that time, long before I was born anyway, well before I was born. And they made a set of 3 of these BBC TV outside broadcast vehicles in the Dinky Toys range. And they were based on real vehicles. I can show you a picture later in the video of what the real vehicles look like, but this is based on a carrier, I think it is, and this is called the Roving Eye vehicle. It is the Dinky, yes, Dinky Super Toys. They're all Dinky Super Toys. TV Roving Eye, made in England, and this is 968. So this picture does prove that it was based on a Carrier Bantam chassis, and here's some pictures of the real vehicle. It was built to film things on the move, like horse races and things like that, so the cameraman could film action scenes. So that's some pictures of the real vehicle. Back to the models. I bid on this. I got this one for 10 quid, which is pretty good value, I think, because this Roving Eye vehicle is actually quite the most easiest to find. This is fairly common, but they're still quite expensive. This one's got a little crack in the window, but nothing major. It was filthy dirty when I got it. It's got the rotating camera that rotates on the top. The transfers, the little BBC coat of arms is still intact, is still in good order. It's a bit chipped up. I can't really do restorations, so I'm not going to try, but yeah, so it's got the coat of arms on it. It should have a little a little mast thing that goes on the top there. That's missing, but you can get spares for these. You can get a spare mast, but I think it's really nice. It was really filthy when I got it, but I gave it a wash with some soapy water, and it's come up really well, so I'm really happy with that. Whoops. So it's really nice. But I'm not able to do restorations. It's beyond my skill set. So I've also got this one. Now this is somebody else's restoration. I got this on eBay, won it for about 10 quid because it's not been restored to a very brilliant standard, but it has been restored, and it's restored. But I say not a good standard, but it's better than the standard I could achieve. If I try, this is way beyond my skills. I couldn't restore anything to this kind of level anyway. So it's got extra transfers on there. BBC television outside broadcasts. I think those light green windows are supposed to be unpainted plastic. He's painted those. The paintwork's not brilliant, but I'm quite happy to get it because it displays really well. It's still a really nice model. It looks really good. I mean, the paintwork's not, if I compare it to the original one, the camera focus, yeah, you can see it's not quite the right colour. It's a bit too light. He's got an extra transfer the original model didn't have, of BBC on the top and the front, but I like that. That's nice. You can get all the transfers for these. Yeah, he's got the cameraman on it, because on my original one, should be a cameraman there. This one's got the cameraman. He's a bit chipped up, but looks like an original part actually. There he is with his little camera. Yeah, the paint on the roof's not brilliant, but I mean, it's good. It's been really fairly well done. And as I say, if I tried to restore it, I could never get it as good as this. My skills aren't up to the job, so I'm really pleased to have that. The only thing it does need the bumper should be silver. The front bumper should be silver, so I'll get some silver paint on the front bumper, and that should hopefully make it look a lot better. So, because on the original one, silver bumpers. So that's those two of those. But anyway, so I've got these. I must stop saying anyway. I've found on previous videos I watch, I say anyway far too much. So I'll try and stop myself saying that. So I've got these two here. The first one I got 10 quid, £10 for this restored one, and I've got this one as well. I've got a third one. So This is in pretty bad condition actually. I mean, it needs a wash. Hot soapy water should bring it up quite nicely, but the problem with this is it's got it's had some glue on the front, glue on there. There's glue on the top of the camera. Goodness knows what happened with this, but it's not in great condition really. But it might clean up better than the one well, I don't think it will. I think that glue on the front is a bit of a deal breaker for that one, and the glass isn't so good. But yeah, I don't need 3 of them. But I got this one because it came with this one here. Came with this truck, which is the hardest one to find in the series. This is a Dinky Super Toys 969 TV extending mast vehicle. This is based on a real truck that BBC had at the time in the late 50s, early 60s, and it was built on a, as you can see at the front, very obviously built on a Bedford truck chassis. Looks a bit like a Green Goddess, but this is a really hard model to find in any condition, and if you do find one, they're usually expensive. They go from 50, 60 quid to 150 quid for mint box ones, so they're really not cheap and quite hard to find. But I found these two in the roving eye vehicle and this truck on an eBay auction. There was only 2 really poor pictures. I couldn't see what condition they're in. I thought this was going to be quite bad. I put an offer in for £28, and the seller accepted my offer. So £28 for these 2 vehicles. I mean, that's not really worth a lot, but maybe 10 quid. But there was a bargain for this. I'm so pleased to find this. What a great look it is. It's a cool looking truck. It looks great. The paintwork's not fantastic, but it's an old model. I'm not going to attempt to restore it because I couldn't do it justice. We have a look at the front. Just bear with me in a minute. Sorry about wobbly camera. You know my videos, they're always pretty shaky. You can see it looks alright. There's a bit of a bend in it. It's got a tin plate part to the mast, and that's slightly bent there, but a pair of mole grips, I can straighten that out. It's only a bit of tin pressing. It looks very dirty. In fact, it's extremely dirty. Just hang on a minute. It's got a windy handle. That's for the there's a bit of a string that goes out with it as well. And I'll show you the back. Here's the back of it. So this other windy handle winds it up. I can't do it with one hand. So just hang on a second, I'll show you. So there we go, with its mast fully extended. And you can see how absolutely filthy dirty it is in there. But I'm going to give it a good careful clean. I won't use a toothbrush because that might remove the paint, but I shall do it very carefully with warm soapy water. And I think it will clean up really nicely. I'm so pleased to get this. What a cool looking truck. I might just try removing the flash. Hang on a second. No, that's too dark. I'll put the flash back on. So yes, this is the hardest one to find of the set of BBC vehicles. The TV broadcasting van is on its way, and I might possibly buy another one. I've got my own another one of those, so I might end up with 2 TV broadcasting vans. But this is the vehicle that's the hardest to find and the most expensive. And it's missing a section of mast. There should be another section of mast that goes in here at the top. But Steve Flowers makes those. You can get those from Steve Flowers Model Supplies. And there should be a radio antenna dish at the top as well. And you can get that from Steve Flowers as well. So I shall be ordering the extra tin plate pressing that goes inside that to extend the mast, and the TV radar dish that goes at the top. So it will be complete once it's cleaned up. Hopefully it should look a lot nicer when it's nice and clean, and with the extending dish and the radar antenna on the top, parabolic dish, whatever they call it. That should be really good. It'll be complete. So I'm not going to bother trying to rethread the string. So just a little update. You can see the paint on this restored one is the wrong colour. It's far too bright. It should be a darker shade of green. but I've done the silver on the front bumper of this one, and looks a whole lot better actually. It's not brilliant, but it certainly displays very well, so I think I'm going to keep that one. Sorry, excuse me. I'll get the mast for the top of it, and that's that one. And just show you the Bedford crane truck, sorry, Bedford extending mast truck. So we'll lift the mast up, see the windy handle going round. Much cleaner. So yes, you can see in the daylight, after its clean-up, I've cleaned it up, and you can see it's a lot cleaner than it was. It looks really nice. Paintwork's a bit scratched, but these are so expensive to find, and you know, if you find one, they're going to be a lot of money, whereas I paid 28 quid for this one with another one, so I got this for a bargain price, and I'm not going to try and restore it, but it looks pretty cool. I really, really like it. So I'll do an update to this video when I get the bits for the top of the mast, and that's where I are with it for now. But it's a very cool looking thing. I'm very pleased to have it. So here it is, the TV broadcast van. This is the last of the 3 vehicles I needed to collect. I've got the mast truck and 2 of the roving eye vehicles, and this is the last one that came in the set that Dinky made. This is the Dinky Super Toys mobile control room is what it's called, and it's the 967, and this is in very good shape. Unfortunately, it's got some discoloration to the paint there, where it's gone a bit brown. That's a shame, but apart from that, I'll show you the other sides as well. This is really nice. It's in really good condition. Actually, this is in better condition here than the other models I've got. This is the best one of the lot, really. It's only very slightly chipped. It's got an old tax disc in the window. Yeah, this video is going on too long, and I've probably bored everyone stupid by this point. So that's the last of the Dinky series of BBC vehicles. This was about £40, I think this cost me. So I've got the complete set now. I might look out for a better roving eye vehicle than that one, because this is quite badly chipped. It'd be nice to find a better one. And this restoration is okay, but it's not brilliant. And I've ordered the parts for this. Actually, I tell a lie, I haven't ordered the parts yet, but I will be getting the parts for this. I'm not going to bore you with the update video on when I put the new bits in the mast, because that's not that interesting, but it will be complete. I will put the mast extension on it and a little dish, so it'll be a complete set. So there we have it. My set of Dinky BBC TV vehicles. If I can, I'll just put the flash on just for a minute. Hang on. There we go. The roving eye vehicle. The other thing, which I've already forgotten what it was called. TV mobile control room. There we go. That's that one. You can see the paint's a bit discoloured. I think that's just due to age. I'm not sure what's caused that, but yeah, it's really nice. BBC television service. So cool. So I'm really pleased to have all these. So I found this picture online of all 3 vehicles in use by the BBC at the time. There's the Bedford mast truck at the background, the TV control room, and the roving eye vehicle in period. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.